let me give a little detailed information here. I applied and get admission to Northeastern University in September 2022. That's 2022. So, and I began the program online. And so far, I've completed the fall 2022 semester, and I have my transcript together with the fee payment receipt. So, not all the courses can be completed online. So, I have to continue with my study on ground, that is in the US, beginning April 2022.
Okay. So, have you applied for visa
beginning
earlier?
April 2023, yeah.
Have you applied for your visa earlier?
Yes, I was refused 2 times.
When did you first apply?
Come again, please.
When did you first apply for your US visa?
Please, because of the rain, can you raise your voice a little, please?
I said, when did you first apply to your US visa?
Yes, I applied in August 2022, and I was refused. Then after I was refused, the university I used and I was there was not University of Utah. Then after which I applied to Northeastern University because Northeastern University offers the opportunity to students to pursue the program online.
Okay, Osman, I'm able to hear you well. Don't worry. You don't have to come clear. Okay, I'm able to hear you well. Okay, I'm able to hear you well. Okay. Now, first time you applied for which university?
Can you come again, please?
First time when you applied for your US visa, which university it was?
Yeah, I said August 2022.
No, but what was the name of the university? Name of the university?
University of Utah.
Okay. And what was the name of the program in that university?
Master of Science in Finance.
Okay. And second time when you applied?
Yeah, so the second time is the Northeastern University.
When?
Can you come again, please?
When you applied for your visa second time? When?
Just January, just this January 2023.
January 2023, right?
Yeah, January 2023, and I was denied. I was refused again. That was the second time.
So what questions were asked in the first interview?
Yes, the question that were asked in the first interview has to do with, they asked what is my mission for going to the university, and I answered, I'm going there to pursue my master's in finance and with specialization in computational finance.
Okay. What was the next question?
Yes. Then the next question was, who is sponsoring you? And I indicated my uncle. My uncle was sponsoring me, and by then I also secured funding a student loan from Empower Financing, and I said my uncle is sponsoring me, and I also secured student loan. Then the next question was, what do you do for a living? Yes, and I indicated I'm a teacher, and I gave a background of when I started teaching since 2008. And then I'm currently a teacher, and I want to do this program in order to take up a position at the finance section at the Ghana Education Service. So, and I was asked, are you married? I said, yes, I'm married. So the visa officer waited for a while. He typed for a while and then handed me over the 214B slip.
Okay. So in the second interview, what questions were asked?
Yes. So in the second interview, the question that was asked was, why this university? And I answered that I am a current student who wants to continue with my program at Northeastern University, and that I began the program online for fall 2022 and fully completed the fall 2022 courses. And I have my transcript in that regard, and the fees were yearly paid. Then I was asked, what would the program, why do I actually need to pursue that particular program? So, and I indicated that I've been a loyal member of the Ghana Education Service. I've worked in the Ghana Education Service since 2008, and during my study, what I've realized is that teachers go through a lot of stress in preparing their lesson plans. So with this program, I've been offered the opportunity to see how best I can build an application that makes it possible for teachers to prepare their lesson plans virtually, instead of going through the hassle of preparing the lesson plans manually. So, and I even told the visa officer that I have my, what do you call it, my project with me. After I pursue online, we're given a project. So I was able to build a project with regards to the lesson plan, but she declined. She didn't have a look at it. Then the next question was, who is sponsoring you? And I indicated my brother is sponsoring me. And this around, my sponsor has changed. My brother is sponsoring me. And that's, I secured student loan again. So she asked, what does your brother do? And I told her that my brother is a licensed pharmacist who owns his own pharmaceutical company. And he's the one who took care of me since 1998, after my father retired from TSF Construction Limited. So she typed for a while and then asked me again, what did you say your brother is doing again? And I repeated that I said my brother is a licensed pharmacist who owns his own pharmaceutical company. He's the one paying for my fees. And then I notify her that I have my transcripts, that the transcript I pursue online. I have my transcript here with me, and I think she took it. She took the transcript and then looked through the transcript and then handed it over to me. And I also told her that during the course of the study, one of my course lecturers indicated that whoever is interested in becoming a teaching assistant, there's a position available. So I applied by submitting my CV, and then I gave that notice to her. That is a notice advertising that particular position, that I've also been promised of a graduate assistantship position. So she took the email and then looked through it, and then handed it over to me, and then typed for a while. Then later on, she handed me over the 214B slip and said, she's sorry, I'm not qualified, and that I should reapply. So since then, what I did was that is this winter, that winter 2023. What I did was that I contacted the university to change the term from winter to spring. The university has multiple intakes, so they changed it to spring 2023 for me, starting in April. So I've increased the funding for my brother is sponsoring me, and I have the student loan that I used earlier. I've had increased funding from the student loan, and this around my total cost of attendance is $55,945. And then in fact, let me add that I've also been able to get personal fund. I've raised some amount of personal fund, which is almost $10,000. And then I have increased funding. Originally, my brother's funding was $30,000, and this around is $40,000. And then originally the student loan was $29,000. This around is $52,000 plus. So my funding structure, totally, that is my personal fund, funded from my brother, and then the student loan, everything total $102,000. That is more than $100,000. So that to be able to pay for the total cost of attendance of $55,945, because the program is more than a year. It's a 2-year program. Since I put it down 4 months of online, it's left with 20 months for me to finish the program. That is from April 2023 to December 2024. Yes, 2024.
Okay. So thank you, Osman, for explaining the case to me. Okay. So
Thank you.
am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Hello?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. You are audible. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's raining here, so because of the rain, that is why I try to get close to my phone and listen to you better. Yeah.
You have a headphone. You have a headphone. Do you have a headphone?
Yeah. My earphone is spoiled. It's spoiled.
Okay.
So yes.
So Osman, basically, you have been working for how many years now?
I think so far about 15 years now, since 2008.
So you have been working for 15 years, 15, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now understand
But
this thing, okay?
in multiple jobs. In multiple jobs. From
okay.
I started with Ghana Education Service.
Okay, so you have been working for 15 years, right? For
Yes,
how
please.
long you have been married?
5 years now. I was married in 2018.
5 years married. You have any kids?
Yes, I have one kid.
How old is she or he? Sorry.
Currently, she's 4 years.
4 years. Okay. Now understand the situation, Osman. Okay.
Okay.
You have been working for 15 years. Okay. And
okay.
When you are saying who is your sponsor, in the first time you said my uncle is my sponsor and I'm going for Empower. In the second time you said my brother is my sponsor and I'm going for Empower loan. But you never said I am sponsoring myself plus my brother and Empower is also supporting me.
Okay.
Did you say that?
Yeah, in my second interview, that was why I indicated. I said my brother, and then my brother was sponsoring me, and I indicated what my brother does by saying that he owns a pharmaceutical company, and I also said I have a student loan from Empower Financing, and then I think that was where probably the problem. You see, I realized that she didn't ask much question as to how I'll pay the student loan.
No. I'm asking you, did you say that I'm sponsoring myself? Did you say I'm sponsoring? Okay.
No,
you did not say that. So my major thing is that did you say that I'm sponsoring my education myself?
No, please.
No, you did not say that, right? So with 15 years of work experience, you are married, you have 4 years old daughter, and basically you still have, the visa officer is worried that you are not basically settled, and therefore you are going to US so that you can go and you can work and you can settle in that country. So she is again and again rejecting you on 2 and 4B. Am I making any sense to you?
Yes, please.
Am I making really any sense to you?
Yes, please. I understand that.
Right. So when somebody is asking you who is your sponsor, you need to say I am sponsoring myself, and in addition I have my brother and my Empower education loan.
Okay.
What it tells to the visa officer? It tells to the visa officer that you are independent.
Okay.
Because your brother may also has his family, right?
Come again, please.
Your brother also has a family, right?
Yes, he has a family.
Okay. So your brother is supporting his family. His brother is supporting you in your education, and your brother is also supporting your family because you are not showing your income.
Okay.
Okay. So when this is shown to the visa officer may feel little uncomfortable that whether you are going to come back or whether you will not be going to come back, because you are not showing that you are independent. You are married, you have a 4-year-old kid, and still you are not independent.
Okay. Yeah. Please, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yes. What I've also discovered is that I think the work that I indicated I'm doing, but I've also contributed to the problem. What happened is, as I told you, I'm a teacher working in the Ghana Education Service. I'm teaching at the basic school level, and maybe the salary, the view might think the salary is not all that good. I indicated the salary, the amount of salary that I take every month, and the issue that as I said earlier, I'm also working part-time with a company that's Forever Living Product Limited, and this around I've increased, like, that is what I'm trying to work on, because the Forever Living Product is a marketing job, which is linked to the program that I'm doing. That is the MPS Analytics program. So right now, I'm trying to take up the job, increase my attention and take it and work it full time with the Forever Living Product. That is what, so far, even though I still work full time with the Ghana Education Service, but I've increased my working hours with the Forever Living Product, and that is what I'm trying to use for the visa interview. When I'm asked what am I doing, I would rather prefer to say I work with Forever Living Product. But the only thing, I've not gotten any formal letter indicating that I'm working there fully. So in that case, how do I present that particular aspect when I'm asked what am I doing?
Okay, Osman. Okay, you are changing your story too fast. Okay, when you applied for the first time, you applied for a finance program. You said you have been working as a teacher and you want to basically use this to work, come back and work as a teacher, right? You said that.
Yes.
Okay. Next time when you applied, you changed the university. You applied for analytics. Okay. You applied for a different program, which was very much different from finance that you were doing. There was no relationship between finance and analytics. You changed your sponsor. In your first, your sponsor was your uncle, and in your second, your sponsor was your brother. Okay. And now when you're going for the third time, you want to basically show that you are no more basically working as a teacher. You are working as forever company, the network company, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would suggest you to show some level of consistency in what you are going to say to the visa officer. Okay. Because every time you jumping from one story to another story shows that you are unstable.
So in this case, how do I present it? Should I say, for example, when she asked me, or when he asked me, what do I do? I'll tell her I'm a teacher, and at the same time, I'm also working with Forever Living Product part-time. Is it correct?
Right. You say I'm a teacher, plus I am also working as a forever part-time, where basically I'm working as a basically manager. Okay. That's one. And if you are earning well there, okay, try to explain your goal. And in that process, you are say that I'm doing this basically MPS course because this will help me to establish more in the Forever Limited company, because you are earning well and you would be able to get a role, management role in this particular organization, and this degree will support you for getting that job.
Okay. That's very good. And I don't see that.
Okay. Now one more thing, just hold on. What about your wife? What is she doing?
Yes, my wife is currently she's a nurse.
She's a nurse.
Yeah, working with the Ghana Health Service.
Okay. So you have to tell the visa officer that your wife is also working, she is also earning, and as such, basically your family is not depending on your brother's income.
Okay.
You have never told this in your entire interview conversation that your wife is also working as a nurse, and basically you both are able to take care of the family expenses.
Okay. Okay.
When
Okay.
you're telling your story, the visa officer is always feeling that your brother is supporting you, your brother would be supporting your family as well. You're not saying that your wife is also basically working, your wife is also earning income. So you have, so that will make your case stronger, that your wife is working, she has a good job, she is earning well. So you have, your kid is there. So you have good reasons of coming back to your country.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So you're not telling that story. You're not telling the story at all.
Okay. Okay. Mm. So in
Am I
this case,
making
please,
sense to you? Am I
yeah, I
making
want to.
sense to you?
Yes, you are. I want to ask a question now.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. The other issue that I was doing a voluntary program with two of my friends shortly after I did my national service, somewhere 2016. And what happened was that when you look at in Ghana here, we have some companies that used to take deposits from some SMEs, that is small and medium scale enterprises. And then, so once they make the deposit, they promise them that after making the deposit, then they will advance them loan. They will use the deposit as security or guarantee in order to grant them loan. Then after which, when they make the deposit, they abscond. They abscond with such monies, and then you don't find them at all. So they take the SMEs monies and then what do you call, run away with it. So we realized that I and my friend, we realized that the SMEs weren't keeping proper books of accounts. For example, they weren't preparing financial statements. They weren't contributing to paying taxes. So because of that, they were finding it difficult to access loans from the mainstream banks, the very formidable banks. So the banks were exporting some risk of giving them advanced loans to them. So I and my friends, we took up the initiative by preparing financial statement for such SMEs and maintaining proper books of accounts. In that regard, they were then able to access loans from mainstream financial institutions. So right now, it is my aim of formalizing that particular what do you call it, voluntary organization. Like I want to establish as a consultancy. So in addition to I coming up to take up a higher paying job at Forever Living Product, I also want to work as a consultant where I will be able to assist the SMEs to maintain proper books of accounts in order to access loan from mainstream financial institutions and to avoid those savings and loans company who more or less serve as Ponzi schemes. So I just want to seek your help as to how I can chip in this or present this one in addition when I'm asked maybe what I plan to do after my study. So I will add the business or the consultants I want to formalize or establish.
Okay, Osman, first understand one thing. You have appeared for your visa twice. What did you understand when you went for the visa interview? What did you understand from the visa interview experience?
Yes, as I said, what I understand is one, it's like where I'm working as a teacher that's not actually aligned with the program I was going to do. And then the second one has to do with the funding. As you said.
No, what I wanted to tell you is that visa officer doesn't have so much time to hear your story. Okay. Visa officer doesn't have so much of time to hear your story. You have to tell your story in a short form whereby it can help the visa officer to grant you visa. So, you are not there to confuse the visa officer. You are there to influence the visa officer to basically prove to the visa officer that you are a genuine student. Your intention is to go and study, and that after your study, you are going to come back. So don't have too many stories. Have clarity in your thought. Okay? Go with one particular story and try to convince in that story that there is a basically future for you. By doing this program, you are going to get a job and forever. And if you possible, try to see if forever can give you a letter which states that, after you complete the program, they will offer you a job, something like that.
Okay.
So what you do personally later on is your issue, but when you're going for the visa interview, the visa officer doesn't have so much of time. So don't try to confuse them with too much of ideas. They will not be able to understand this.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, sir, so in this case, on my DS 160, I have to put that I'm a teacher, right? Like I was looking for a space
Go
to
with
add
your
the forever.
teacher, add that you have been working for forever. Tell them basically this program is going to help you to basically get a better position in forever, and you would like to basically, work part-time as a teacher and go as a full-time as a basically, in this company, because you find it much more rewarding.
Okay. Thank you. So I was trying to add the forever on my DS ones where they ask of your current job. There's no space, like it's only one job that you can put at a time. So I was trying to add the forever that I'm working with forever part-time. Unfortunately, there's no space for that. It's only one job you can provide.
So don't worry, keep the DSS as it is. You don't have to add forever. What is important is when you are going to speak with clarity, speak with certain amount of certainty that what you want in this particular program, why you want to do this program, why you think you will come back. Regarding your finances, talk about your family, talk about your wife, talk about your kid, that she is going to school, talk about your wife being working as a nurse in so and so hospital, talk about you being basically, well settled yourself, and that you want to take this opportunity to go and study so that you can basically come back and work with forever at a management level, which is much more rewarding for yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. So, sir, but the other question I want to ask is, does my age also play an impact here? Because I've realized that at my age level, most people might have obtained their master's degree. Currently, I'm around 30. This is my 39th year. So someone has told me that the age might have also contributed to their problem. By now, I should have pursued my master. Is it the case? So for me, I'm interested in getting much more experience in working in industry before going for my master's. So that's why I want to find out whether the age might have also contributed to that problem.
You need to rephrase your question. I did not understood what your question is.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I say currently I'm 38 years, but this is my 39th year. So
you are 88, but 98, not clear. What is 88 and what is 98?
Can you come again, please?
I'm not clear. What is 88 and what is 98? Not clear.
Yeah, I said my age. My age.
What is your age?
Yes, my age. I'm 38. I'm 38 years now. But I told you I was born 1984.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so most people normally say like at that age, at the age of 38, by then you are supposed to obtain your master's degrees. And by now I've not obtained it. I only have bachelor's for now. And what I'm saying that I'm interested in working in the industry to accumulate much more experience before going for further studies. So in that case, will the age, has the age actually had that kind of impact immediately reduced previously?
See, age has an impact. Age has an impact, but it is not that people with age are not able to get visa. There are good amount of people with age who are able to get visas. So what is important is to tell the visa officer what you have done in that gap that you have done. You have got valuable experience in terms of a teacher. You have got valuable experience working for forever. And now basically you are at a position where you can go abroad and study.
Okay.
Now, most important is if the visa officer is going to ask what addition have you got into this particular document this time, tell them basically, okay, besides me being a sponsor, I have added additional funds of, let's say what you have said, around 30,000 US dollars or 25,000 US dollars, and that is why I'm applying for my visa this time.
Okay.
But tell them you are the sponsor, you are the primary sponsor. Your brother is not your primary sponsor. Because when you're saying that I am basically 38 years of age, and then you're telling my brother is a sponsor, anybody will feel that at 38 years of age, you are still not settled. So forget about master. The visa officer is that at 38 years of age, you're still not settled. So that's why we are going for this particular program, because you are not settled in your home country.
Okay.
So give them the feeling that you are settled, you are well settled in your home country, you are doing well, your wife is doing well, your kid is going to school, she is doing well, everything is good. So all the reasons of you coming back to your home country.
Okay, so sir, please, another clarity I want to hear is that You know why? As I told you, I started the program online and completed in fall 2022, and I have the transcript and the fee deposit, the fee payment receipt. It was my brother who helped me to pay the fee. Now the student loan has so right now my fund is $10,000. So if
You have
look at
not paid.
like
You have not paid Northeastern University fee. You are telling me that you have not paid the tuition fee.
No, I've paid the tuition fee for fall. I've paid because
Okay.
I already started online. I've already paid, and I'm saying
How
that
much
my
fees
brother
have you
has
paid? How much fees have you paid?
It's $9,300. $9,300.
Okay. So listen to this. Okay. If they tell you basically why Northeastern University, if the question is why Northeastern University, you tell them, ma'am, I have paid $9,800 tuition fees in this university. I have completed 2 semesters of this program online. I have got a GPA or CGPA of, let's say 2.9 out of 4. Okay. And now I'm getting an opportunity to do assistantship in this university. Okay. For which I need to be physically present. And I also want to join the campus to get a first-hand experience of the campus. Okay. For all these reasons, I have selected Northeastern University, and also the program that I'm doing. Basically, it has got ABCD, which is to my liking, and all this has motivated me to apply to this university. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. And let me
tell them that you have paid the fees. Tell them you have paid the fees, which is very important, that you have made a commitment to that university, right? You have paid the fees. Okay, 9,700 or 800 is not a small fee.
Okay.
So tell them you have made that commitment. You have completed 2 semesters. You have got so much of in your GPA, and you are getting an opportunity to get an assistantship for which you need to join the university. You also found the course content, basically so and so course content to your liking. You have done a good correspondence with the professor, and therefore you want to go and join this university.
Okay, sir. Oh, thumbs up. This is superb.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I think for now, I'm okay. I'm okay for now.
Okay, chalo, all the best. I wish you all the best for your interview. Hope you get your visa and do good.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful. May God bless you.
Bye. Take care. Bye.